difference can parenting make to children's growth, their mindset, their behavior, their performance, everything? Watch this video, it will give you the clarity, and you are in for a big surprise. And I'm thankful to Mr. Binu for sharing it so openly and honestly. Watch it, and you are going to be completely shocked to see that this much is possible. Watch it.
Three systems I have installed that changed my family. In other words, it is parent as a system designer. So, as per this topic, I couldn't actually identify any three specific system which changed the family. I just went along with the flow or the path as the path shown by the AB sir, and so many systems got installed in between, and all of that has changed the family and also it keeps changing. It's that process is going on. So I will start with that story. We are a family of four, as all of most of you know. I am in military, and my wife is a doctor in the state government service. Son is 7 standard, he is 12 years. Daughter is 7 years, she is in second standard. So this all started with retirement planning. I was planning to take VRS sort of, and was doing some research regarding financial planning and entrepreneurship, things like that. During that time, I stumbled upon this. That is a advertisement on AB Sir's master class, and I found that innovative and attended that. And in that process, the concerns, that is parenting concerns, at the back of my mind, that got uncovered and it has come out. Basically, the concerns was about my parenting role after once I joined the family permanently after retirement. So, as I presumed that everything is going fine in the family, the wife is taking care of the parenting role well, and if I go and join them, I might become a hurdle, or I should not become a hassle for them. So that was my main concern. So thinking of that, I have joined Sir's Silver membership initially. So as per the Silver membership, I have adopted the HPS process. As we know, the meditation, affirmation, the acknowledgement, watching regular videos and attending the calls, and understood the concept of this correction before correction. Also, I came to know that what we regularly doing with children, getting angry to them in each and everything, scolding, hitting, and all that is not to be done. All these things increases our disrespect score. So this was actually very new to me. It has completely changed my It was, in fact, caused a paradigm shift about my concept till then as a parent. So after that, I realized that I have to take that big decision. I know that very less people have gone for it, but I realized that this is what I'm looking for, and this is what is required, and this is what is required forever. So I went ahead with a lifetime diamond membership. And of course, the AB sir being a senior army officer, that also boosted in my confidence to take this decision. Nevertheless, the decision there was no look back, and it was worthwhile. And after joining the diamond membership, I could understand the root causes of my problem. I realized that I have anxiety, but it was not only my anxiety, the anxiety of the spouse, the grandparents, the relatives, all towards the children got percolated to me. And I was all reacting to all those anxieties, giving advices, corrections, even scolding, hitting to the kids. So I came to know that the first and foremost, I have to get rid of this, and started the positive energy parenting. So this was the first and foremost change which I got after joining this diamond membership. On that process, I learned to focus on myself. I just let the children go. Whatever they want to do, just left them as it is. and turn all the antenna inwards. And on that process, I started enjoying my me time. But the most difficult part was this thing, that is converting reacting to responding. That we as parents, we have that strong urge which is inherent in us to react to the situation. Sometimes it is very difficult to control that. So to convert that into the responding mode, assess the situation and respond accordingly, was is not that was not that easy. But the diamond membership process has gradually made me capable of that. I gradually stopped reacting and started responding. On that process, what I find is the EQ, that is emotional quotient, as a parent, started improving. I had to do nothing for that, just followed the process, and the EQ has improved. And as a mirror reflection of that, I could find that the children's EQ was also improving. As my EQ is improving, the children's EQ is also improving. Then the issue was regarding converting the monologues to dialogues or multi-logs. So for that also, the diamond membership led the way. We started the family meetings. We started the process of dialogues. So till then, I was resorting to monologues. Whenever I get a free time, whenever I get an opportunity to speak to the children, always it starts with advices, lectures, things like that. Then I realized the requirement of no, that is not the correct way. We have to resort and we have to give equal opportunity to express for everyone and understand everybody's point of view. So that has resulted to create a home environment which is conducive for expression, listen to and discuss everybody's opinion, especially that of the children, without any prejudice or without any prejudgment. Then once I asked AB sir that while doing while implementing systemathon, I asked sir, sir, already as per my view in my on my kids, they are scoring very well as per the template of home systemathon. Except in the collective responsibility, they are they are having maximum score in all other aspects. Where AB sir told me about enforced discipline versus self-discipline. So there I realized that what I'm seeing at home is not that self-discipline based systemathon score. It is enforced scores. And in the case of enforced score, when that enforcer is not there at present, the things go back to chaos. So there I realized that the only self-discipline, that is what is going to be the sustainable thing. And there is no point in doing enforced systemathon. We have to change it into the self-disciplined based system. Then another issue which was there is on manipulation. We tend to manipulate the children for even a small thing like doing homework or any other smaller task or going for playing or anything like that, with giving some offers, some gift, things like that. So over a process, the child also will learn that, and they know how to manipulate much smarter than the parent, and they even start manipulating the parent also. So I could see that at home once I learned about this aspect. So this was stopped. And also I understood regarding keeping the promises. So if we promise anything to the children, then we have to keep up with promises. So the point is, your value is based on how you keep the promises. If you value yourself, you have to keep the promise. If you break the promise, what is going to result is your value get degraded in front of the child because of that incident. Then the pocket money. Pocket money, this concept I was not aware till the time of joining the diamond membership. Till then, as any parent, I was also skeptical about giving money to the kids, and or as or most average parents' thought process, I was also thinking about make the child dependent financially to the parents. And but this has opened my mind that we are making children to ask repeatedly, beg, borrow, steal, or even throwing tantrum for even silly things because they don't have any financial capability. So the concept of giving pocket money and empowering the children and giving them financial literacy at much an early age is a remarkable thing which I learned from the Diamond membership. And I know that like my both the children are of different age groups. Both of them have got different viewpoint about the money or about the finances, but that has introduced this concept has introduced this financial literacy accept at them at that particular age itself. Then once my sons has asked about procuring, he's doing skating regularly at the school. So his teacher his instructor has told that he has to change into pro skates, that is professional skating. And the pro skates are quite expensive. So I asked sir about his point of view of getting a pro skates and giving to him. So what sir told me that day is you can procure and give it to him, but just don't go behind that. He might use it regularly, he may not use it after some time, but don't get bothered about that anymore. If that is if in that condition, you can give. So I learned the thing of facilitate and forget, that we should be the facilitator, but we should not like be a botherer. Let the children explore whatever they want and whatever we can facilitate within our capability, like financially and otherwise, we should facilitate. Then there was a main issue regarding sibling rivalry. Both the kids, of course, any other sibling, they used to quarrel each other. There's maybe fights in between. Sometimes both of them get scolded, both of them get beaten up, or even one of them get beaten up. The parents has to perforce take one side or break the rivalry, things like that. So there, the tricks which has been given in the Diamond membership to convert this sibling rivalry to sibling synergy, that was remarkable. And I have just followed that of ignoring the minor issues, holding the child in case which he is hitting and making who is getting more aggressive, or making the elder kid responsible as well as respectable. So those tricks which has been taught by Sir has made a remarkable change, and now almost all of the times there is good sibling synergy at home. Then in the goal setting exercise, I understood the concept of unraveling the real jewel. That is, as per Sir, each child is quite capable, and how much they are capable or what all they are capable, parents actually really doesn't know, and they have been covered by the mud, and they will gradually unravel and come out, and then only we know what is the color of the jewel and what is the size of the jewel and what is the carat of that jewel. So our aim is to facilitate, to help to unravel that jewel, precious jewel, and and stop throwing further muck to it. We should not become hurdle or hustle on their process of growth or their process of natural development. And another thing I understood is what is required from the parent is to be a pillar of support. The pillar of support means you have to be there as a strong pillar during all the excitement, all the happiness, all the sadness, frustrations, failures, everything, whatever happening with the child, be a pillar of support where the child can express anything of this sort without any inhibition, unhindered. So if you can be that, that is what is going to help the growth of your child or facilitate the growth of your child. So on the process on during this path, there have been several woe moments, which is in fact now it is uncountable. But I will just reflect on some of that. One is in the initial time of the HPH, I was concerned about my son. He is getting more and more detached, less talkative, becoming more sort of introvert. But after almost it is 12 months which I joined the process. Now he's so cheerful, he's so talkative, he participates in all activities. So and he likes the presence of the parents. Whatever he is doing, he'd like to discuss with the parents. So it is like it cannot be, that change cannot be described in words. And recently, I have mentioned about one of the breakthroughs where my son has participated in scientific exhibition where he and his friends has from certain leftover things, they have made a robot using a old laptop and a old mobile phone. That robot model has got AI, and it is responding to many questions which has been asked about the mental health. So that has won a lot of accolades for him during the scientific exhibition in the school. Now he started regularly participating in the sports activities, and even I find that even if his other competitors have not come or they have got late, he goes on that exact time and start practicing by himself. So earlier he never used to go out in the evening to play, or he used to sit inside the home only. Just last week, what has happened is that the laptop which he was having, that was a Windows refurbished laptop. After the Windows 10 to 11 upgrades, that laptop became very slow and not performing correctly. So he asked my permission to change it to Linux. So I just expressed my concern that I am not that familiar with Linux, and your mother also is not familiar. We might face a problem. So he didn't say anything. He asked my pen drive, and he took it. This week when I came home, he came back with that laptop. He wanted to give back the pen drive. He has shown me the Linux installed with a GUI same as that of Windows. So you don't know that it is Linux. It operate as it is like Windows, and it was done just by him. I can't believe in my eyes the capability that this was actually learned by himself. I don't know how he learned it, but he has done it. And recently there was a study tour in that school. They were boys were going to the Mysore. That kids were going to Mysore, and he has participated wholeheartedly in that study tour. So it was a drastic change in his attitude, behavior, exposition, everything. And also regarding sibling, he now takes full responsibilities of his little kid. My wife being working, she has duties, and also at that time nobody will be there at home. So that time he takes complete responsibility of his younger sibling. So there are so many, I cannot, because of paucity of time, and I don't recollect it everything at this point of time. But of course, all this process where I had to face so many challenges in this process, especially being away from the family, that regular interaction, regular touch is not there. But just by following this process and imparting this positive energy parenting, it's no more a challenge. So whatever time is there, that is good enough. And also the spouse is not following the HPH philosophy. But what I realized now is just by one parent following the HPH philosophy, following the positive energy parenting, following the process, following being a pillar for the kids, that is well much good enough for the development and growth of the children. So to conclude, what I learned is the dictum that let them be. Let them be, unless otherwise they are getting into some dangerous activities or some harmful things. Let them be. Just leave them alone. Be the facilitator and never be the manager. And whatever do you do for the kids, be very unconditional. Otherwise, don't do it. And we were all looking up about the roots and the fruits. So I will go one step ahead. That is, the naturally ripened or naturally made fruits are even better than the artificially ripened or made fruits. Thank you so much.